So the Playhouse was founded in 1929. Just this February, we turned 89. We've been in our space on Anaheim Street since 1951. Our mission is to celebrate the human experience while encouraging the participation of artists and audience alike. Well, I think the Long Beach Playhouse is unique in a couple of different ways. We are a true community theater of Long Beach. You know, we have volunteers on our stages, and we do our art for our community. And since we have two separate stages, we get to do a lot of different types of theater: comedies, dramas, musicals, classics, new works, edgier contemporary stories. So we get to hit all of the different types of theater throughout the year. So we get to be we get to hit every audience and at least one show out of the year so everybody's going to like.
The Playhouse is actually a pretty amazing place. We have been here since 1929, so we're going on our 90th year. We are I think we are the longest continuously running community theater our side of the Mississippi. And that's pretty awesome when you think about it. We opened the year of the Great Depression, and we never closed our doors. We moved, yes, we moved around a lot, but we've never closed our doors. We continue in the community theater fashion. Our actors are all volunteers. They don't get paid. We pull in directors and other talent that's able to, they're able to put up our shows and make them sparkly and look great. And a lot of people that come and see our shows, they don't realize that they're amateur productions, and I think that is a testament to the fact that we've been here as long as we have, and we're established, and we can pull from a great pool of talent.
On our main stage, that's our thrust stage on the first floor, has 200 seats, and that has a more family-friendly season. We usually do a murder mystery, some comedies, some dramas. We do our annual holiday Christmas Carol, and we have a big summer musical. Upstairs in our studio, we have a shorter season, 5 shows that are usually a bit more contemporary and a bit more adult-oriented and diverse issues and themes that kind of represent more of the Long Beach community. With our studio season, we have 5 shows a year, and that only takes up from April through about mid-November. Then the rest of the year, we're able to use our studio space to do the collaborative series. So our artistic director will get applications from outside theater groups or individual artists that don't necessarily have their own space to perform, and they get to bring their show to an established theater. They produce the work, we present the work, and then we get to expose our audiences to new types of theater they may not normally see, and then the outside theater companies get to have the legitimacy of working with a long-standing theater. So we've gotten to work with lots of different types of groups and have had full-out musicals up on our stages, a one-man show, a dance troupe, a comedy show. So we get to have an eclectic experience throughout the collaborative series.
So the collaborative studio was started by Andrew Vonderschmidt when he was here, and it was very important to him, and it's important to all of us because it brings in local talent from the community, and it brings in a different perspective, just like the new works. We have a lot of talent in this community. There are people that are bringing in their original pieces. There are people that are bringing in, bucket list shows that they've wanted to produce on their own and put up. There are live music performances, you name it. We encourage everything. Every year it's exciting because it's a different program than what you're used to here at the Long Beach Playhouse. And it's always something to look forward to because you're getting new voices, new perspectives, and that's where the New Works fits in perfectly. Even though we are a part of Long Beach Playhouse, we fit into the collaborative season because we are just that. We are collaborative. We reach out to the community to pull in readers, new directors. That's how we find a lot of our new directors. A lot of the readers end up acting in shows here. We reach out to new stage managers with the New Works Festival. It's just a way to get more people involved.
The mission of the committee has been to foster new playwrights, give them a platform, particularly as the Long Beach Playhouse is a community theater. It's been an outreach to our Long Beach community, encouraging people near and far to submit their work so that they can get feedback and build a presence and build their work.
The Long Beach Playhouse New Works Festival is important to me because it's been an institution here at the Playhouse since the 90s when it began. It started back in 1990. Elaine Herman, the artistic director at that point in time here at the Long Beach Playhouse, she is the one that started the New Works Festival. Her and Joe Black Jacob, and they kept it going for years. So it's important in that respect that this is a tradition here that has been taking place since 1990. So we're going on 28 years, almost 30 years, and it gives writers an opportunity to hear their works read, and it gives our actors an opportunity to work with new scripts, which is really important to hear new voices and help to nurture new voices in the writing community.
So our New Works Festival, I think, is very important because in its name, it's New Works. With our regular seasons, we always do established productions that have a following or have won some awards of some sort to get the audiences in. So with the New Works Festival, we're able to expose our audience to something brand new, something that has never been performed before, and that's always exciting to have our audiences see something brand new and depending on what the story is about, learn something, cry about something, laugh about something. So I think it's very important for our audiences to see something that is brand new that has never been done before.
I think it's really important for Long Beach to offer this program because the community is what supports the Playhouse. It's what's going to bring in, for example, at one of our readings, we had a local writer, and that writer brought his friends, brought people, from his neighborhood, and that's what's going to build our base. That's what keeps us connected. I think it brings diversity to the Playhouse, and that is something I know that Long Beach Playhouse values a lot and wants to bring in. They're always welcoming of new people and new ideas, and I think that's a big reason they've been really successful.
Plain and simple, it's important to find new voices so that we have different perspectives. We need different perspectives from all walks of life, and that's why I believe it's important to find new voices and help support those new voices, on their journey to becoming writers.
It's really important to have new voices because we always want to explore different backgrounds. It brings in, again, the diversity aspect of, a recent conversation I was listening to is, there's only so many stories to tell, but we want new ways to tell those stories. We want personal characters. These writers are obviously, writing from a personal space, and they have a unique story to tell, and, they're not influenced by, maybe, a story gets to Hollywood and it's heavily influenced by everyone that's around it. But whereas these plays are directly from the source, and we can work with that source directly to give them feedback to build their piece.
For the festival, writers can submit as many pieces as they want. We ask for a full-length, unproduced play. That is very, very important because a lot of times we get plays that come in that have already been produced, and we can't. They're automatically disqualified if they've been produced. So full length, unproduced, and by full length that means we don't accept one acts. As of right now, that could change in the future, and we also do not currently accept musicals, which that also may be changing in the future.
Moving forward in the next couple of years, we're hoping to get a lot more local submissions. We want to have a California or a Southern California winner for the festival, along with someone from somewhere else in the United States. But we think that since we are a community theater, we should be representing our community along within this area with the New Works Festival, having a local person that we get to expose to our community and to share their talents and share their work.
So because the Long Beach Playhouse is a local community theater, we are always looking for local talent, amateur talent. I encourage people all the time. If you have an idea about something, write it down. Start writing. Go take a writing class at the community college. Just start somewhere. Start. And if you end up with a full length play, send it on over to us. The best way to start is just by starting. Just pick up a pen and paper and start telling the stories that you want to tell. It's important to give people permission and not make this seem like an exclusionary act. Writing is for everybody, and I believe that everybody has it in them to write and to write something great. So I encourage everybody to take up script writing. Go take a class, learn how to write a script, and just go for it.